That would be good. Tell them about the custom.
Yes, darling. It was our 50th anniversary, and our family planned an event, and all our kids were there, and our grandkids were there, and it was just a beautiful day. And then we had this song that our family had put together, and they had the song written, and it was called Brick and Mortar, and it kind of reviewed our life together, the 50 years, and that our relationship was based on faith and family, and how much all that meant to the next generation. And then there was certain parts of the song that kind of reflected on personal things that we always joked about within our family, and the games we played when the kids grew up and things like that. And it was just a
Vacations
wonderful.
we took.
Yeah, it was
events
really
that happened on those vacations.
It was just a absolutely wonderful testimony to our life together and with our family too.
Kind of like verbal pictures, if you will, verbal pictures, and music being a big part of our lives as most everybody anymore. And when you grow up, we remember back when, let's say, for instance, I grew up in the 50s. We both did, even though she looks like she's 12 years younger than I am. We grew up in the same era.
That's why we last 50 years.
But every time I hear a 50s song that was very popular when I was young, it reminds me of something in my life. What was going on then when I was that age? And a lot of everybody's music is kind of like that. I hear kids listening to music and they listen to the lyrics, and a lot of times they relate to it. And that's kind of like what this is on a very personal basis. It's like having a verbal picture of your life, only in music form, which got a very, very nice venue to look at, and look like in the old age, you sit around in your wheelchair, look at those pictures, those photographs. If you can't see because you're blind, now you can hear it. You can hear that events in your life. Put the music. It's a great thing.
But it was wonderful having the CD too, because we could play it in the car, and I could just relive the moment, because it was just an amazing, special time to have this done for our lives, celebrating our lives together.
Absolutely. Very unique, something we'd never seen, heard of.
No.
And it's very nice. And I can think of a lot of other events in our lives that we could have had put to music for remembrance purposes. And I'll tell you, the people that did the music, it was professional. It was really something that at the time I said, you know what? You guys should record that, because that could be a popular music. That's popular sound. It could sell, but we're not going to sell ours.
It's ours. It's our song together. I have a really good friend whose granddaughter just got engaged, and she is, a matter of fact, interested in, because she had heard our anniversary song, and she thought it was the most amazing thing she'd ever heard, and so her granddaughter is interested in having one written for her fiance for the wedding, because it would be such a special moment, and you don't get that. I mean, it's nothing you can go out the store and buy, and it's just something. It's an absolutely forever thing. So she's definitely looking into doing that as well.
I can't sing and I can't play, although one of these days I've got a friend up above named Gabriel. He's going to teach me when I get there. I've got an appointment. Anyways, I wish I'd been able when I was proposing to my dear wife. This was some 50 years ago.
52 now.
That I could have had my proposal in music form, even though I couldn't do it myself, but to have been able to play something very personal, music-wise, to my fiance, oh my gosh, that would have been so cool. And I happen to have a relative that did that, proposed to his wife on the beach, playing a guitar, singing a personally scripted song, a love song. It worked. He got her. She said yes, just like that. She said yes. And I tell you what, I'm not too sure otherwise she would have.
I want to say his proposal song would have sounded like, "Please marry me or I have to go in the army." Put that to music.
Very
somehow.
romantic. Very romantic. It was pretty teary. It was a very, very moving moment. Very moving. Something. Well, of course, when you celebrate events like that in your life that really are meaningful, 50 years is a long time. She's told me that many, many times. How long that was. And it brought. There wasn't a dry eye in the house then. There was probably 50 people there.
I think another part of it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
And then to have a song that
It was a surprise,
beautiful
by the
song
way.
to begin with, and then when they get into the part that it's like personally for us, related to our lives growing up and with our kids and everything, it was just emotional beyond belief. It was such a treasure to have our lives put to music, basically what it was, and it meant the world. It was just like more than you could ever even hope or dream to have, that song. And to this day, I play it in my car all the time. It's just a wonderful experience.